Think and Grow Rich Summary and Key Lessons. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you've ever dreamed of achieving big things, building wealth, creating your dream life, or just leveling up your mindset, then this is the video for you. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most iconic self-help books ever written, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This book isn't just about money. It's about the mindset and principles that drive success in any area of life. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear, step-by-step understanding of how to apply these timeless ideas to your own journey. We're going to keep it simple, relatable, and actionable. So grab a drink, sit back, and let's get into it. Part 1. The Power of Desire. Know what you want. Let's start with the foundation of everything, desire. Hill says that every great achievement starts with a burning desire, not just a vague wish, but a definite, clear goal that you're deeply passionate about. Here's the difference. Most people say things like, "It'd be nice to have more money," or, "I wish I was successful." But those are just wishes. They don't move you to act. Hill tells the story of Edwin Barnes, who wanted to work with Thomas Edison. He didn't know Edison, he had no money or connections, but his desire was so strong and specific, he literally hopped a freight train to Edison's office and told him, "I'm going to work with you." At first, Edison just gave him a low-level job. But Barnes kept showing up, proving himself, until one day he got the chance he was waiting for, and he became Edison's partner on a major invention. That's the power of a definite purpose backed by burning desire. So ask yourself, what do you really want? Be specific. Write it down. And feel it in your gut like Barnes did. Part 2. Faith. Believe you can. The next step is faith. You've probably heard the phrase, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. That's exactly what Hill is talking about here. If you don't believe you can achieve your goal, you're already defeated before you start. And the good news? Faith isn't something you're born with, you can develop it. One way is through something called autosuggestion, which basically means programming your subconscious mind by repeating positive statements to yourself. For example, if your goal is to earn $1 million, you might say every day, "I am earning $1 million by date, through providing valuable service." Sounds cheesy? Maybe. But Hill argues that your subconscious doesn't care if something's true or false, it just accepts what you keep feeding it. Over time, those thoughts shape your actions and decisions. So, stop telling yourself, "I'm not good enough," or "I can't." Replace it with faith and confidence. Part 3. Specialized knowledge. Learn what matters. Knowledge is power, right? Well, not exactly. According to Hill, specialized knowledge is power. You don't need to know everything about everything. You just need the right knowledge to achieve your specific goal, and you don't even need to personally possess it all. For example, Henry Ford wasn't an engineer, but he built the Ford Motor Company by hiring brilliant engineers. His genius was knowing what he wanted and assembling the people who could make it happen. So don't worry about being the smartest person in the room. Focus on what knowledge and skills are actually necessary, and get them, or surround yourself with people who have them. Part 4. Imagination. Think creatively. Next up, imagination. Hill says that all progress starts in the imagination. There are two types of imagination: synthetic imagination, combining old ideas in new ways. Creative imagination, coming up with brand new ideas that seem to come out of nowhere. Think of Walt Disney. When he imagined Disneyland, nobody else could see it. People thought he was crazy. But he held onto that vision and created something magical. So take time to imagine your ideal future. What does it look like? Don't limit yourself to what you think is realistic, dream big. Part 5. Decision. Don't hesitate. Here's a big one. Decision. Successful people make decisions quickly and firmly, and they change them rarely, if at all. On the other hand, people who fail tend to be indecisive, letting others sway them back and forth. Hill points out that most of the people he interviewed who became wealthy developed the habit of making decisions without hesitation. Think of Elon Musk deciding to build SpaceX when everyone said private spaceflight was impossible. He didn't wait around to see what others thought, he decided and acted. So, make your decisions. Don't wait for perfect timing, and don't let others' opinions paralyze you. Part 6. Persistence. Never quit. Here's where most people give up, when things get hard. But Hill says persistence is the difference between those who succeed and those who don't. Remember the story of the man who bought a gold mine, dug for weeks, then quit when he thought there was nothing there? He sold the land to someone else, who dug just 3 more feet and struck gold. Most people quit 3 feet from gold. Don't let that be you. Keep going when others stop. Part 7. The Mastermind. Surround yourself with winners. Hill also emphasizes the idea of the mastermind, a group of like-minded people who support each other, share ideas, and push each other to succeed. You become like the people you spend the most time with. So if you're surrounded by negative, small-minded people, you'll end up thinking small. Instead, find people who are ambitious, optimistic, and who challenge you to grow. That's your mastermind group. Part 8. The Subconscious. Control your mind. Your subconscious mind is always working, and it controls most of your habits and reactions. Hill says you need to deliberately feed your subconscious positive, empowering thoughts. This ties back to autosuggestion. Keep affirming your goals. Visualize your success daily. Over time, your subconscious accepts it as reality and drives your actions toward it. Part 9. The Brain. Use it as a transmitter. Hill describes the brain as both a broadcasting and receiving station for thought. In other words, your thoughts don't just stay in your head, they influence the people and circumstances around you. Have you ever noticed how when you're in a positive mindset, good things seem to happen more often? That's your brain broadcasting positive energy and attracting the right opportunities. So guard your thoughts. Stay focused on what you want, not what you fear. Part 10. The 6 Ghosts of Fear. Don't let fear win. Finally, Hill warns about the 6 biggest fears that hold people back. Fear of poverty, fear of criticism, fear of ill health, fear of loss of love, fear of old age, fear of death. These fears can paralyze you and stop you from acting. The antidote? Awareness. Recognize these fears when they come up, and refuse to let them control you. As Hill says, fears are nothing more than a state of mind. Examples and application. Okay, so how do you put all this together? Let's say your goal is to start your own business and earn $100,000 a year. Here's what it might look like. You write down your goal. I will earn $100,000 a year by starting an online business selling handmade furniture. I will achieve this by December 31, 2026. You repeat this goal to yourself every morning and night, visualizing what your life will look like when you succeed. You develop faith in yourself, even when others doubt you. You research specialized knowledge, like marketing, e-commerce, and woodworking, and you find mentors to guide you. You use your imagination to come up with unique designs and ways to stand out. You make firm decisions about your niche and launch plan, and you don't let negative opinions derail you. You persist through setbacks, like slow sales at first, and keep improving. You join a mastermind group of fellow entrepreneurs who encourage you and hold you accountable. You guard your thoughts, avoid fear, and stay focused on your vision. That's how all these principles come together in real life. Call to action. So, what's the takeaway from all of this? Success starts in your mind. It's not about luck, or who you know, or even how smart you are. It's about creating a clear vision, believing in yourself, and taking persistent, focused action toward your goals. If you haven't already, grab a notebook and write down your definite purpose right now. Start feeding your mind with positive thoughts and take one small step toward your dream today. And if you found this video helpful, do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to the channel for more personal growth content, and leave a comment below telling me what your big goal is. I'd love to hear from you, and who knows, maybe we can all become each other's mastermind group. Thanks for watching, and remember, what you think about, you bring about. So think big, and grow rich. See you next time.